Colorado First now for you. You probably have seen these black license plates with white numbers on the roads recently. Well, it turns out those plates are a reissue of a retro style from 1945, and they aren't the only throwback style back in rotation. In a bill passed last year, Colorado lawmakers brought back solid black along with red, blue backgrounds, and green styles from the past. Now, last year, the red and blue plates sold a combined 12,000. The black plates are by far the most popular, selling 169,000. That extra money generated by those plates is going right back into Colorado communities. Your reporter, Andrew Hobner, spoke to Colorado's Lieutenant Governor about how sprucing up your plate can help people with disabilities.
Those specialty license plates, the black one in particular, massively popular among a lot of Coloradans. But where does all that revenue go? We went to the Lieutenant Governor's office and we're surprised not only by how much money they make off these plates, but how much money has been made for disability groups who stand to gain from all of that extra cash. On the road, you might see black license plates.
The black and white stands out, you know, and I think that's one of the things people have really liked about it.
For years, these vanity license plates have been incredibly popular, so much so they're generating huge revenue for the state.
I don't have the exact number because, of course, it changes every day, but I believe it's about $1 million a month.
And that money trickles to the Colorado Disability Funding Committee, who distributes some of the proceeds.
A lot of people that I've talked to that have these license plates don't really understand where some of their money goes.
The money goes to various groups benefiting Colorado's disability community. 4 or 5 years ago, they were getting about $50,000 in total a year to split amongst these organizations. In 2024, that number's jumped to $940,000 in grants generated from the revenues of the plates.
One organization wanted to put in a wooden floor that would vibrate so people who were deaf could feel the beat and dance to the music. So that's one of the things we did.
So how does a group apply?
So the Colorado Disability Funding Committee is made up of people from the community who have disabilities, and so they make the decisions on who gets the monies.
As stewardship changes from her office to the Department of Labor and Employment, Lieutenant Governor Primavera says operations will not change.
We want to make sure that people with disabilities are making those decisions. So it's based on statute, so I don't really believe the process will change because they have to follow statute.
Lieutenant Governor Primavera says that one of the most important things for her and her office before ownership of the program transfers over to the Department of Employment is just how many people have been in support of these plates and maybe didn't realize that what they're doing and spending that money is going to good causes. At the state capitol, I'm Andrew Hobner, covering Colorado First.